Hello and welcome to Bushrangers Bloodborne. I am your host Smokey, and joining with me as always is my co-host Spooge.
Hello.
And today we are covering Joseph Byrne. He was an Australian bushranger born in Victoria to an Irish immigrant, a friend of Ned Kelly. He was a member of the Kelly gang who were declared outlaws after the member of the three policemen of Stringy Bark Creek. I fucked this up. Despite
It also said member instead of murder.
You know what? You know what?
You want me to read this one?
let's let's go. Let's try that. Let's actually try that. I will
All right,
still
let me
do
let me
the
get a
intro
mint
and
in me.
I we'll do the last podcast thing of I will be the host, but you'll still present the information.
Yes, yes.
All right. You ready?
Getting a mint in. Ah. Oh wait, got a loogie. Oh, there's a black pearl on that one. All right.
Uh okay, while you're getting ready, I'm going to go secure me a soda real quick.
Cool, cool.
Yeehaw! We got us some bush rangers and some bloodborne.
Hello and welcome to Bushrangers Bloodborne. I am your host Smokey, and joining with me as always is my co-host Spooge.
Hello.
Today we will be covering Joseph Byrne.
Yes, yes. Now, and then we're gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna read this one. Joseph Byrne, born November 21, 1856, was an Australian bushranger born in Victoria to an Irish immigrant. A friend of Ned Kelly, he was a member of the Kelly gang, who were declared outlaws after the murder of three policemen at Stringy Bark Creek. Despite wearing the improvised body armor for which Ned Kelly and his gang are now famous for, um, Byrne received a fatal gunshot during the gang's final violent confrontation with police at Glen Rowan in June 1880. All right, so let's get into his first years here. Anything to add?
Yeah, I was going to add that this is kind of a callback to one of our first unscripted coverages.
Oh yeah, yes, yes. Our Ned Kelly.
Yes.
Check out that playlist of our unscripted episodes of true crime.
Yes.
Do it. Put it on your watch later.
Yeah. Learn about the murderous midget.
hmm Murder's Midget and and the Bjork Stalker. Joe Byrne was born in 1856 in Woolshed on Reedy Creek Flat, 10 kilometers northwest of Beechworth, Victoria. His father, Patrick Byrne, came from Carlow, Ireland. Um, he is buried in Benalla, Victoria. Joe's mother, Margaret Nee White, was born at Scariff, County Clare, Ireland. She was one of the Irish famine girls who immigrated to Sydney, Port Phillip, and Adelaide from
Excuse me.
workhouses in every
I think
county
you
in
mean
Ireland.
feminine.
Feminine. Oh yeah, of course. Those feminine girls, like all of a sudden, at one point, Australia was just only full of gruff men, so they couldn't like breed until they're finally saved by the influx of very Irish, beautiful, feminine girls that came down there. It's pretty nuts.
Oh shoot. All right.
Well, these girls were given free passages to Australia due to poverty, death of their parents, or widowed parent unable to care for them during the Great Irish Famine, or the potato famine. But calling it the potato famine kind of like makes it sound like it's only potatoes when it wasn't. It wasn't only potatoes. It was a famine so bad that it even affected potatoes, which are not something that that fucks up like easy. Like it's pretty easy to grow potatoes. They grow in Russia in like the fucking Yukon.
And that
So,
is
that's a bad famine.
and that is why the proper way to torture an Irishman is smash potatoes in front of them.
That'll get you a Glasgow. Well, all including Margaret ended up in workhouses from where they were chosen to come to Australia via the Irish famine scheme between 1848 and 1850. Australia welcomed over 4,000 Irish orphan girls during this period, aged between 14 and 18. Holy shit. Hey, I know what we could do would make Australia better. Let's take the place where we dumped all our criminals and
Yep.
rapists and give them
literally
4,000
did.
Irish orphan girls.
They literally did exactly. They did exactly what the fuck we were joking about just a second ago. Holy shit.
God damn it. Well, at least the Irish girls are strong.
Oh man.
Little did they know that sometimes there's a 14-year-old, like some 14-year-old proto Catherine Knights in that group too, so.
Oh yes, for sure. Yeah. Oh, the Knight family is amongst this group.
Definitely. They were given opportunity to make a new life in Australia. The Hyde Park Barracks in Sydney operated as a depot where the girls were first accommodated. Is home to the Irish Famine Memorial. Oh, I read that in a weird way, but yeah.
Well,
Margaret
it's written
White.
in a weird way, so.
Yeah. I wasn't where I thought that was going, like in the flow of that. Margaret White was the daughter of I've never seen. Is that a misspelling on here, or are they?
It's Dennis. That's Dennis.
It's Dennis, but they spelled it Dennis. That's spelled. I'm gonna call him Dennis White and Margaret Wright, who were both from Scariff, County Clare. Only Margaret's father was listed as living in Scariff at the time of Margaret's departure to Australia. Thank you. She came with many other young women on the ship Thomas Arbuthnot? Thomas Arbuthnot.
Arbuthnot.
First off, name your fucking ship after a female or something cool, like a cool word. Don't name it just like a weird guy's name.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me you would not name your daughter Arbuthnot? Come on now. Doesn't that just roll off the tongue?
Yeah. It gets shipped yet. I'm not naming my ship Thomas Arbuthnot. Who the fuck is Thomas Arbuthnot? There's not even a thing that click on here.
It's nobody. It's a Arbuthnot.
Well, the ship's surgeon, Charles Strutt, who has a better name than Thomas Arbuthnot, was a kind and compassionate man.
A barf not on this. A barf not on this ship.
How about a barf not? The ship's surgeon, Carl. Now I'm fucking up. The ship's surgeon, Charles Strutt, was a kind and compassionate man, and accompanied over 100 of these young women on the journey south to Yass and Gundagai. Gundagai. That's Gundagai. Where they found work in suitable families. As I guess pretty much as just like servant women. Yay, you know, because they're not happy unless they're working, right? Margaret was indentured a servant girl. Yep, indentured servants for Irishman Nathaniel Stephen Powell, who was a grazier and the local magistrate for at Bungendore, north southwest near modern day Canberra. Damn, fucking Australia, man. Uh,
I fucking hate these
she
names.
stayed at she stayed at the Hyde Park Barracks for 40 days until she and many other girls were personally accompanied by Surgeon Charles Strutt to Nathaniel Powell's property, Torella, in is that north southwest? I don't know what they never gave an abbreviation. They never gave an explanation for this abbreviation.
I'm going to assume that's north southwest, but I don't understand.
North, is it northern South Wales?
Northern South Wales. Oh, it might be. It might be. But
Okay, because
I
then
just want to
they
say,
never.
I
When you
think
write
this,
something like this, you're supposed to spell it out once and then you abbreviate it after, so we know.
and you're supposed to put the
How do you?
abbreviation. You're supposed to put and like quotations right next to it. But uh,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to mean to distract you from that, but I'm thinking this surgeon dude is trying to make himself a harem.
Yeah, that or at least fucking Stephen Powell. I mean, he's the one that's getting this harem, right? Like, I mean, indentured servant, like, I don't know, being a young woman to like some lone Irishman, Irishman in Australia.
But
It's the
yes,
implications.
the implications, yes. But yes, continue.
Sadly, many of the records of the workhouses do not survive. I wonder why. And that is the case for Scariff Workhouse in County Clare, where Margaret was before she immigrated. Yeah, I wonder why they probably burned those fucking records, cover
Oh,
themselves.
oh yeah. Definitely wasn't going to fucking incriminate themselves. They didn't have records to begin with. Come on.
Yeah, who knows what human trafficking shit was going on with that. But Joe Byrne commenced school at the Catholic school at Woolshed in 1862. He was a good student, normally among the top students in his class, and developed a reputation as a flash writer. Ooh. I'm
Oh,
guessing that just
nice.
means he could just like write really fast.
Yeah, yeah,
He
basically.
like Death Notes it. He also became very good friends with fellow student Aaron Sherritt. However, Byrne's father, Patrick, developed heart disease and Byrne's school results suffered. He finished school in 1869, nice, with a fifth grade education while his father died in the same year from heart disease.
Oh man.
Joe Byrne also learned how to speak Cantonese. Damn. From nearby Chinese gold miners and learned how to smoke opium. That's a
Now
pretty good
this
combo.
is
Learn
a fucking cool
Cantonese
ass
and
dude.
learn how to smoke
Dude,
opium.
this is a fucking cool ass dad already, dude. I'm digging
Shit.
this. We haven't even got to the Bushranger, and I'm digging this shit.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Joe Bird's cool, and I mean like he's getting opium from straight from Chinese immigrants. That that's the good shit. Byrne and Sherritt became close friends and found themselves in trouble with the law by falling foul of a local corrupt police constable. Ooh, here we go. This is the guy that pushed him to the limit, huh? Byrne made
Yeah.
his first appearance in court in 1871 on a charge of illegally using a horse and had to pay a fine of 20 shillings to avoid going to jail. Byrne and Sherritt were later convicted of stealing a bullock and served 6 months in H.M. Prison Beechworth. During this imprisonment, Byrne and Sherritt met Jim Kelly, who was the brother of Ned Kelly and Dan Kelly. Joe Byrne met Ned in 1876, and the pair soon became firm friends, which I think Ned Kelly also got fucked over on like a weird technicality too in his first go, and I think it was with a horse as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's literally what spurred Ned Kelly's bushranging career. But we'll have to get on. We'll have to get into that on his ones. We will be going over that. They do have a little segment on Ned Kelly that we will be going over because I'm going to assume this is more in Byrne's perspective.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about the Kelly gang. Ooh, that's a good photograph. That gives a little bit more context to what they actually look like, which it said that
Yeah.
was very disputed up there too. Dan Kelly had discovered an abandoned gold diggings at Bullock Creek, Bullock, um, which was worked by the Kelly brothers, Byrne, Sherritt, and Steve Hart during the next couple years. Byrne
Fucking
was likely present at the Kelly homestead at 15 April 1878, when Constable Fitzpatrick claimed that Ned Kelly shot him, and Ellen Kelly, Ned's mother, hit him over the head with a shovel.
yes, I
Actually,
remember.
yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they didn't do that. I remember that was the falsehood. That's actually
Mhm.
the lie. But we'll cover that later.
Yeah. I think I remember him making it seem like he did. But afterwards, Ned and Dan Kelly fled from Bullet Creek with a 100-pound bounty on their heads, and Ellen Kelly was sentenced to 3 years hard labor for assaulting a police officer. Aw. Joe Byrne was present at Stringy Bark Creek with the Kelly brothers and Steve Hart on October 26th, 1878, when they surprised a patrol of 4 police officers on their trail, with 3 of them shot dead. The gang were declared as outlaws for this incident on November 15, 1878, and the price boosted up to 2,000. Is that euros?
It was pounds.
Pounds? The E was making me like,
It's British Empire. It's gonna be pounds.
the lane with how you're doing it. Keep it consistent. There is multiple ways of doing things, but you got to keep to that way.
It
Two
is.
thousand pounds.
I'm just saying it is the British Empire, so it would be pounds
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if any
And
currency.
euros didn't exist until the European Union anyway.
But
So,
it does give the equivalent of
mhm.
some of 2008 money
Yes. Oh yeah, and it's which is equivalent to $754,000. Damn.
in 2008 money. Gotta
In 2008
clarify.
money. I don't know what that is now. Who knows? Who the fuck knows now?
I mean, I
Was
could do
placed on their
the
heads.
calculation, but let's go.
Obviously, this hasn't been looked at until and since 2008. This hasn't really been. The Kelly gang started developing a strategy with Byrne, acting as Kelly's lieutenant, also always being consulted about every strategy. The Kelly gang robbed the Euroa branch of the National Bank of Australia, stealing over 2,000 pounds, which was the largest heist at that point.
Okay, now this this okay these banks are just chumping these prices up for
Mhm.
insurance purposes and shit. So they think they can get that money back.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they lost a clean 2,000. Uh, Joe Byrne drafted the Euroa letter, now known as the Cameron letter, in red ink sent by Ned Kelly to Donald Cameron, a local MLC. And what? 1 second. What's an MLC? I guess he's like a legislative council.
Oh,
Um,
that's exciting.
Claiming that justice had not been done in the case of his mother and himself. It concluded, for I need no lead or powder
That would be
to
lead.
revenge my cause. Oh,
That you
lead?
that would
I
be
know I need no lead. Oh yeah, that's right. Because of the powder. Yeah.
yeah.
1 sec. Alright. For I need no lead. Or powder. to revenge my cause, and if words, shit, I'm jumping into Jimmy Carter.
You sound like fucking
Oh,
Kennedy a little bit.
yeah. All right. And if words be louder, there we go. I will oppose your laws.
Bravo.
The police locked up over 20 alleged supporters of the Kelly Gang between 3rd of January 1879 and April 22, 1879, under the Felons Apprehension Act, 1878. This cemented public support for the gang, especially in the Northeast. Joe Byrne was able to use this support to advantage by Joe Byrne was able to use this support to advantage by penning a number of Bush ballads about the exploits of Kelly and his gang. He even fucking wrote the music. He wrote the soundtrack to the gang.
Yeah, that's
Which
boy.
I feel like after all is said and done, after we cover all these Bushrangers, we might have to do a little bonus episode of Bush ballads, of just us
Oh.
looking at Bush ballads.
Oh, definitely for
Now
sure.
that we know that exists. Joe Byrne frequently visited his mother at her house in Beechworth and was also seen carousing in bars in the town, despite having a price on his head. Let me get some breath. I'm kind of struggling now because my nose closed up, so anytime I'm talking, I'm not breathing. This was due to a combination of his skill and daring. This incompetence of the police in support of the local residents for the Kelly Gang. There was a royal commission into Victorian police in 1881 after the capture of the Kelly Gang because of the deficiencies exposed by the gang. They called them out, and people heard and listened.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Kelly and Byrne stated planning their next raid at Gerald Dairy
Yeah, Gerald.
on Gerald Dairy on the February 10th, 1879. Dressed as police officers, the gang raided the bank of New South Wales, that's what it is, branch at fuck, it's so hard to say, Gerald Dairy, taking another 2,000 pounds. It's always 2,000 pounds.
Because it's not
the
actually
price on their
2,000.
head is 2,000 pounds.
Because they're
Dude.
fucking just putting down 2,000 pounds. There's no fucking way that it's exactly 2,000 pounds.
And they're probably
Like
randomly picking that number too because it so happens that the gang has 2,000 pounds on their head. It's probably like that weird psychological thing of like how magicians know how to guess things, like it because they just kind of like pick was something that's the most obvious, and they'll even have a conversation with you that deliberately points you to a certain number.
Yeah.
It's like they're like 2,000 pounds, just because that's the gang that robbed them is what they're worth. After where was I?
Prior to the raid.
Prior to the raid, shit. Where the fuck is that?
Prior to the raid, Byrne
Deficiencies. Okay.
Prior to the raid, Byrne composed the Gerald D. letter which supported the creation of a Republic of Northeastern Victoria. The proceeds, both the Euro and Gerald D. robberies, were distributed amongst the gang's family, friends, and supporters. The Kelly gang shouted the bar at Gerald D., which further enhanced their reputation.
All right. After the Gerald Dairy raid, the gang laid low for 16 months, evading capture. This aided to their reputation and greatly embarrassed the government of Victoria and the police. The Victorian government eventually increased the reward of capture of a of just one member of the Kelly gang to 8,000 pounds, which is
It's because
equivalent to
they
$2 million in Australian dollars. And wait, they're not
2005.
even consistently giving
No.
consistently giving us. They gave us a U. Didn't they give us a U.S. comparison in the other one?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, they did.
So now we have to like go by ourselves and look up $2 million in
Australian
2005 American money.
converted.
Why
Converted.
2005? They did 2008 up here. Why didn't they just do it? Even going Australian dollars, why didn't they do it in 2008 Australian dollars?
I have no clue.
Who wrote this? All right. You know what? We're just gonna get into the siege of Glen Rowan, okay? Byrne started plans with Kelly for another bank robbery in Benalla in 1880. However, they were becoming increasingly concerned about Sherritt, who they feared was being targeted by the police as an informant. Uh-oh. While Byrne had previously used Sherritt to persuade the police that the gang was planning a raid in the Goulburn River rather than Gerald Dairy, both Kelly and Byrne believed that he had turned informant. This prompted Byrne and Dan Kelly to murder Sherritt as an informer on June 26th, 1880. Oh damn, I don't remember that part.
That's what they're that I think that might be some police propaganda. I don't know about that too tough, but Charles
So who
Sherritt,
knows? Like,
he's
he might have been given reason.
is that the surgeon that was trying to have a harem back in the day? Or no, that was a completely different
He was the
person.
first friend. I thought he was like one of the first. I thought he was one of the friends that got
Yeah,
Joe
this is
connected
Aaron
with the Kelly
Sherritt.
gang.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dude's name was Charles. Just trying to clarify.
yeah. If that's true, that's fucked up because I mean he's the one that he brought Byrne into this. You know,
Yeah.
that's some
So.
gangster shit right there. That's going on, some mob shit. The following day, the Kelly gang took over Glen Rowan, first tearing up the railway line in anticipation of a special trainload of police being sent to capture them. They held
What if a
a
civilian
they held
train came by?
they knew there was a bunch of cops coming.
Like, that would have been a bigger mess. I'm just saying, like that they would have derailed the train, and then I would have
Well, I don't
done
think
some
any
planning before I'd done that.
They're anticipating police, which they lucked out and there was a trainload of police coming. And they held over 60 people hostage in the town. Oh. Thomas Curnow, the schoolmaster of the local school who had won Kelly's trust, escaped and warned the train crew, who in turn told the police. This enabled 34 police to surround Glen Rowan Hotel, where the Bushrangers had again shouted the bar. Joe Byrne is believed to have been heavily involved in designing the armor worn by all the members of the Kelly gang at the siege of Glen Rowan. His armor did not prevent him from being shot in the groin. Oh
Man, he didn't even
by a stray
his
bullet,
dick. He
which
didn't protect his dick.
shot him in the groin and fucking severed his femoral artery.
Oh my god, why? Why didn't you? You're designing metal armor and you're not, dude. Why?
Though I'm looking at the picture, he did try, but I see that the flap goes open too easy, like whenever you move your leg.
God,
And yeah, it got up in there, and the femoral artery is kind of between your dick and your leg.
Yeah,
It's kind of around.
Yeah, I was expecting more of a cup design.
Honestly, if it only shot him in the dick, if he cauterized it fast enough, he probably could have been fine. He just would have been dickless.
But nonetheless,
Eyewitnesses at the hotel claimed that a moment before the bullet struck Joe Byrne dead, he offered the toast, "Here's to the bold Kelly gang."
nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, sorry. It's to the bold Kelly gang. Got British. It's really hard doing an Australian for me right now. I'm not even usually good at it, but I'm like even worse at it right now. It keeps slipping into either British or like I don't know, like
A
what
weird Kennedy.
Boston? Yeah. Another report states that he said many more years in the bush for the Kelly gang. He died from loss of blood in June 28, 1880. The next day, his body was hung on the door of the lockup at Benalla and photographed by the press. Damn.
Yeah, you
So-
can actually see the photo. I can't post the
Mhm.
photo on
Oh, and we're
the
and we're all so desensitized and bad now to violence and stuff.
yeah.
The press was so innocent back then. His family did not claim the body, and police refused to hand it over to sympathizers, fearing the funeral would become a rallying point for the simmering rebellion. Oh
Oh,
shit.
they're scared. Them cowards.
Which is something that we actually have to remember from what was our other
Attica,
dude who had like
Attica, Attica.
yes. But what was the other past bushranger that we just covered on a past one where he almost had like a little army going and he was like aiding aboriginals too of like trying to take back like some territories. Like that's what's really cool about these bushrangers is that a lot of the Australian like government was very scared that these guys are just gonna just fucking overthrow them completely. It like wasn't even just like, oh, these are a bunch of outlaws. Like this was like we have to keep this from becoming like a full-on like bandit force of like
Yeah,
its own
I
government.
think I think it was Blue Cap, if I'm not mistaken. It
Mhm.
was Blue Cap.
Which was almost like this is like almost like a full-on like an anarchist rebellion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, which is really cool. You don't hear too much of those like going very far. Which is, they didn't really go too far in this too. They they were getting struck dead, and they were arresting sympathizers because they anticipated that. But he was buried on the same day on the same day as Aaron Sherritt. Oh, I guess they just had Aaron Sherritt's body laying around,
Oh
and
yeah,
then they
so I
buried them
guess
together.
nice.
Yeah, they were friends. I wonder if
Yeah.
how hard of a
See, I
that's
don't
some
think that's why
soprano shit.
I don't think if they did, that is some soprano shit. But I don't think
Hmm.
Byrne killed Sherritt.
Hmm. I guess we'll have to see with some more context when we cover some of the other guys. But Dan Kelly and Steve Hart also died on the day of the siege by shooting themselves. Although there's no concrete evidence of suicide by Dan Kelly and Steve Hart. While
Steve
Ned
Hart
Kelly was
probably.
captured.
Dan Kelly probably didn't kill himself, but Steve Hart probably killed himself.
Yeah, I could see that, and I bet a cop got mad and just fucking executed Dan Kelly
Oh
in the
yeah,
heat
for
of the
sure.
moment, and then said he committed suicide. While Ned Kelly was captured and tried in Melbourne. Ned Kelly was hanged at Old Melbourne Gaol. Yeah, I think I said that right. On
Gallo.
November 11th,
That's Gallo.
1880. Gallows usually spelled Gallow, though.
It's either Galley
This
or
is spelled.
it's either Gallo or Galley.
But there's not even a Y though. How would it be
Yeah,
Gal?
yeah, I
Gal.
know. I know. It's one of those it's one of those things.
All right. Uh, there is a legend that Kelly and Byrne had drafted a Declaration of the Republic of Northeast Victoria, which was discovered in Kelly's possession at his capture and was destroyed by the Victorian government. So, oh shit, even a even like their own little Declaration of Independence almost.
Yeah. Oh my God, they were actually gonna form a government that is
To the point when they
man.
wouldn't even let them have a funeral because it was too dangerous.
Yeah, it would have recited a bigger rebellion.
That makes me almost want to like like Australian alternate history of like if the Bushrangers succeeded in like joining with Aboriginals and like making that their own like independent like country.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
At least a portion of it. At least
Uh,
like northeast Victoria.
but we're gonna have to get into
The modern discoveries.
yeah.
In September 2006, Darren Sutton found a piece of armor believed to be an offcut from Joe Byrne's armor in Bushland near Beechworth, Victoria. The armor is thought to have been created by local blacksmith Charlie Knight and his friend Thomas Straucare for the Kelly gang. According to Heritage Victoria, this is not considered to be from the same metal as the suit armor made for Joe Byrne. So I
course
wonder,
the-
yeah,
Of course,
Darren Sutton might have planted it.
Or they're just gonna deny the fact that it is a piece of armor just to try to downplay the legend of Joe Byrne and the Kelly Gang even
Though
more.
I don't know, I feel like Heritage Victoria at this point, Australia loves their bushrangers now.
Oh yeah,
Because you can.
yeah.
It's,
So
mhm.
yeah, maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't. Who knows? It
Yeah.
depends on the government. It all depends on the government, though. On
Yeah,
that
well, I
one.
would have to see because I mean, because I feel like I remember Heritage Victoria, or at least one. Oh wait, didn't we see that there's like, isn't his like armor even like somewhere weird in like some weird criminal like museum?
Yeah, they do have some armor that's up in a criminal museum. Yeah.
So if they have that armor, I mean, they could do a forensics and look at the type of metal, like if they actually did a full thing of that. But cultural references in the 2003 film Ned Kelly, Byrne was played by Orlando Bloom. Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh shit.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know he was in the Ned Kelly movie. And Mark McManus portrayed Byrne in the 1970 film Ned Kelly, the 1970 film which has fucking Mick Jagger as Ned Kelly.
Which we will be reviewing, but that is for another video, and that is Joe Byrne. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it, man.
We did it.
I think that was I think that was good. We got to do the boss, of course, because that's
Of course. Where'd my controller go?
how we end this thing.
Yeah. Get up, Eddie. All right.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Reading takes a lot out.
She's over here.
Especially out loud. Oh. Where you, bitch?
Holy shit! For some reason, huh? That's weird. I can hear your TV.
Oh no!
Doesn't matter.
Honestly, it's good. There we go. I'm back. My Bluetooth is just randomly disconnected. There you are.
But you can hear me now, right?
Yes, I can.
Professionalism.
So how's my reading? I could do that.
Yeah, I think you're not constantly fighting, trying to have the words and letters fit in the right order.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I kind of get lost in a flow of what I anticipate what's going to be said, and then it totally fucks me up.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
you bitch. You bitch. You goddamn bitch.
I don't really have to. Ow.
You bitch. D. You goddamn bitch. God damn it, D. Here I
Are
am.
you saying he's talking about a phallic object?
Little did anyone know that the original title for it was Cock You Like a Hurricane. Or no, maybe
Hey,
cock
hey,
her at
hey,
her fucking braids.
Have you never?
Cock her at her fucking braids.
Oh shit! Oh, hey,
That's a joke, but I think there's something kind of like that with the Tutti Frutti on Rudy. Like that song's way more. The first version of that is like super fucking explicit. So he just replaced it all with gibberish. And like I forget what the original title was too, but he like replaced it with Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy, what do that? What man do? I remember that being like hilariously explicit. I think it's Little Richard. Which I always forget that whenever I hear like other like Little Richard songs, I always like them, but I never delve into Little Richard.
Watch out! She's gonna explode if she pops out on you.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna toy. You're toy like a toiger.
My toy.
You have no clue what that reference is.
I don't. You're a toy I like mine better.
Yes, you're very toit like a very toit toiger.
You're a toy carry.
I went a little Russian there.
It's been a while since I've seen the Austin Powers films, and I watched them very
That's the
inebriated.
third one, but the one that's not. The one that's.
Is that Beyonce one?
Yes, that's the Beyonce one.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though it's the second one that should be shunned because the second one fucking sucks. I hate the second one.
I don't remember them
I mean,
enough
the
very
second one has some
well
great
enough.
bits, but the lead female actor fucking sucks. She just ruins the whole thing. Just every time she's on the screen, it's like.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, like I mean, at least with Beyonce, she can't act, but at least she's hot.
I mean, that's pretty much like the running gag too, in the movie as well. Like,
Yeah.
very obvious. And of course, Mini-Me. Mini-Me's great.
The chick in the first one was really funny though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, her delivery.
Oh.
And
Mm-hmm.
but yet she still ends up accepting Austin Powers' madness in the end.
Mm-hmm. Who the fuck are you, you little?
She likes hiding, that's for sure.
You bitch? Hey, bitch.
Maybe up here.
Now I just had a
There
weird
she is.
flashback of oh god. Oh, that dude's butt hot.
Keep it ace. Oh. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh no! Beckener has begun the final battle? I know that. Are you telling me that? Weird. Never had that before.
Maybe because the second one has spawned it now?
Oh yeah, maybe it popped up and like saw it as a separate boss battle for me.
Ah, shit, I was fighting the second one, because that's the one that I want to fight now. I don't want to fight the one with the...
Oh, she must be up on the thing. I'm gonna lure this guy down.
Now.
He's definitely up here yet.
Fighting the other one.
Probably over here. I feel like she's gonna. Oh shit! More of these guys.
Oh, I'm very...
I'll lure them up here.
They don't, as long as they don't do that running thing, they're pretty chill guys. I kind of like them.
Yeah.
Pretty
I mean, they do look cool.
I mean, they didn't.
That'd be
choose to
cool.
Be here. They're kind of.
It'd be a cool like spell to like to be able to summon them on your side.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Oh shit!
Looking at risk. The fuck?
Oh yeah, we have to actively do that. It's not like Dark Souls where it does it after the rest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gonna pop?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He's running.
Ow!
Yeah, he's running. I don't know why.
That's not the right one.
I mean, it kind of is.
Oh shit! Bitch. Oh damn it! Fucking.
Oh shit! I didn't see him for a second.
Grab her by the leg.
Found her.
Oh. I'm on the complete opposite side.
Probably teleported.
We're on that one in the meantime. Oop. Where are you, bitch?
Somewhere.
Oh, here she is. Yeah, fall. Fall, you dumb piece of shit. She on the other side? Nope. Oh, he's running! He's running!
Oh shit!
Oh, and she's blasted. Where are you, bitch?
Got her.
Oh!
I gotta be more patient and conservative with this.
I can smell you, pussy.
There she is.
Oh no, Byrne, oh no, help me! Okay, good.
She
I've been
fucking
ringwormed me. Oh, I'm being ringwormed. I'm being ringwormed. Goddamn ringworming me, man. You go around ringworming people. Oh, I missed. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then a Kia, and a Kia, and a Kia, and then I Kia. Oh, I got ringwormed. It's over by the used puppy gardener, I think. Yeah. Oh, fucking. I was trying to pass. I wanted you out of my way. You bitch.
Where's the ringworm?
You got one of them.
That's the one we already got down.
Yeah. There she is. For whom the bell rolls.
No!
I like it. You ain't ringing worming. The ringworming days are over. Honey.
You hear me? I fucking see you.
Oh.
My buddy.
I didn't consent to this ringworming.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No. Fuck, we're so close. You're gonna have to go for it. Go for it.
I mean, I don't really care about, like, much about this character beyond us doing this.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Oh shit. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, get that wound!
I'm alive, bro. I don't know how, but fucking something everyone get knocked out. Come on, no! Not again.
Right along.
Come on, shoot your little ringworm.
Here we go again. Yeah, my vitality's much more better now. No. Better.
Why do I keep losing health even though she's That's bullshit. No! That sucks. I'm so close. Which? Just
Oh,
curious. Which lantern are you at?
Cathedral Ward. Oh yeah. Going to Hemwick.
Priceless. Oh shit.
All right. You definitely need to cut that in somewhere. Maybe us dying with our first attempt and then having having just a little in between.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to do some editing here. Definitely.
All right. Ringing small resonant bell. Or Ben doesn't really know what else to say.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? At least you didn't hit me with the I don't know about that. Well, I don't know about that. Oh shit! What the fuck is there a random bong here?
What?
I just dumped it. Ah, fuck! I just dumped the. I got it. 1 second.
What? 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 Oh, why are you going fucking AFK, dude?
Because if I let it sit, then the bong water smells. I can do this. just keep them occupied. Down. Just kicking my feet. I didn't know that under in the hidden under part of the table was a tiny bone. Oh, this is the aquaphobic rag. Not the fucking aquaphobic rag. I fucking hate this rag. It sucks. It's like, yeah, it's cool, it's aquaphobic, but then you can't wet in it to clean anything. It's just the water just falls off of it.
What's the fucking point of a goddamn rag? What is the damn point?
It's good if you're drying something. Like if you're, it's good for cars. It's only good for polishing your car. That's it.
That is a fucking cloth. That is a goddamn cloth. That is not a fucking rag. That is a piece
But it's always with all the. It's always with all the wash. It is the washcloth too. That's what I usually use, but usually they're not aquaphobic. There's only one that we have is aquaphobic, and I always end up grabbing it for when I'm trying to soak a rag for a mess. It pisses me off every time. Because it looks like all the other ones. It's the ultimate troll.
That's not in your whole existence.
As I'm pouring it, it's not soaking. The water is literally just falling right off. And then my heart fills with a rage. At least it seems like she changed it recently. It's not too stingy.
Holy shit.
I'm
where the fuck she is.
Ooh, I'm big. Oh no, I'm missing her. Hit or miss. I guess I can't resist, huh? Oh god, no! I was punished for my sins.
It shouldn't be, but that fucking was so nostalgic.
I mean, I was surprised it was nostalgic and not just irritating.
Oh no, it's nostalgic because
Oh god!
that on the app that I'm on, there's kind of like a weird kind of
Mm-hmm.
like there was a group, I'm not sure, but there was a group of people that was like hating on them and spreading that it was not actually a guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure.
'Cause I know the first rumor was that they were under 18 and then that got proven false. And then I remember like the rumor. Yeah, I remember them. They're like, no, it's actually like a femboy.
But there was
Which I actually believed for a little bit.
there was a strange yeah talking about that kind of like the other side of it fell in love with them and was super obsessed with them. Oh, no. to the point where that they used to post that video like not like in a month there was whole iFunny that yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. This whole channel just that just has that repost it over and over and over again.
But I've definitely watched that video more than I'd like to admit. Oh shit.
I've seen it way more than I
Yeah.
like to admit.
'Cause I was trying to figure out like if there was a femboy or not. Which would have been bonus.
I to be honest, I had to confirm that I never was able to confirm myself.
Yeah. See, that's the trick with me is that I'm untrackable. It just.
I mean, that's
I
the
go,
problem,
oh
though.
no.
A trap wouldn't go for you. And
Gotta hide it. See, I wouldn't invent the reverse trap. When I trick people into thinking you're the person.
now, I'm not shaming anything, just in particular, I know that can be a thing amongst the trap community. It's a secret humiliation type of thing.
It's definitely the next explanation, because of course you could always have the more cooler, like consensual things that people can do that are healthier, and then there's the other methods. the fringe methods. The fringe way of getting it done. No, we're so close. We just have to hit her one more time.
I did it. I did it.
Yay!
Hey, you're supposed to disappear.
But also to clarify that, like, of that small community that do identify themselves as traps, it is not the trans community as a whole, and often a lot of trans people will see trap as a derogatory.
I want to clarify that it's not all of the trap community that wants
Yeah.
to be toxic to.
Because there's people that are part of that who aren't trans, but they're part of the trap community because they like role playing that they are being trapped.
Yeah.
You know, they pretend to be straight. That does actually exist. I've seen that. That's a lot on Reddit.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Reddit is the king of traps and cucking.
Oh yeah, I know for a fact. Alright, so, and this will be a bye-bye.
Bye-bye.